Well, several people have been asking me to kind of let them know what's going on with my 55 two-door hardtop here. She's going to be gorgeous when she's done, but right now, as you can tell, there's a lot of work to be done. There's a massive amount of rust, and as you can tell down here on the rockers are just rusted out. The door itself is pretty much shot. You can see the rust and how it's eaten out the door pretty bad, and the inside. So I imagine I'm going to have to replace the door. All the controls are all frozen up, but the dash on her is in pretty good shape. She's real nice. Everything's original there, so that'll be a lot of fun to work through that. And I want to keep all that original. Maybe change out the dash. I mean the instrument panel. Not quite sure about that yet. And it's got the original seats in it. They're in pretty bad shape, as you can tell. But I plan on reupholstering those and leaving those stock. There's something about the idea of having stock seats in it that is attractive to me. A headliner shot. But the car in general has a lot of rust. She came out of Minnesota, went up there and hauled her back. Took a 3-day trip from San Diego to up to Fargo, Minnesota area. Fargo, North Dakota and Minnesota area. And pulled it out of there. It's a nice 55, with the exception of a few problems like I mentioned. I'm going to have to put a complete pan in it, front to rear pan. You can tell the rust is really eating up this area here, all through this back area. This area is pretty bad shape. You can see more rust, and so the couple quarter panels, some panel work. Somebody did a nice past job there, huh? But she's rusted out pretty bad. Both the doors are going to have to get replaced. But up forward, it's not too bad a shape. The fender has some damage. I'll probably replace this part of this upper part of the fender. You buy those little pieces from online, and it works pretty well. It's got a 6 in it now. I'm planning on putting either an LS, or after working on my daughter's 350 and building that in her 63 C10, I'm kind of trying to figure out whether or not that's the right way to go. But there she is, and that's my favorite grill of the Tri-5 series. I love the 55 grill. They just look tough. Like them a lot. So my first part of my project was to remove the hood. So I took the hood off and pulled the radiator and all that out, and took all the chrome off the hood and kind of worked through it. She's got some rust, but it's not through, so I'll probably be in pretty good shape on the hood. It looks pretty good shape. Took out the cross member and that kind of thing. But that's what we started so far. And like I mentioned, I'll probably put an LS in it. After working on my daughter Rachel's C10 and building this engine for it, we had just a blast. Putting headers on it and HSI distributor and nice 4-barrel carburetor and lots of aftermarket parts. Has a nice mild cam, and it runs really well. And this little C10 doesn't have enough weight, and this thing will smoke the tires from one end of the block to the other. Runs real nice, fun to drive. We put power steering, power brakes on it, and some other things. Anyhow, leave some comments if you're interested in knowing what I'm doing with it. I'm going to continue to record and hopefully let people know what's going on along the way and all the problems, which will be many, I'm sure. But fun project. I'm really excited about it. It's my like I said, it's my favorite all-time classic car. I've had a lot of them, and this one's my favorite. Anyhow, let me know if you have any comments. Take care.